Good morning, traders, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So yesterday we got a bit of a red bar, a bit of a rejection off this area. I think the important factor here is that we have closed above this 13,345. We need to get above that next high pretty much for it to be confirmed. It does look like a bit of a wedge forming here, so you can see there's the top of the wedge and there's the bottom of the wedge. Not going to draw it in because I don't want to focus on that at the moment. I think for me this is consolidation, attempted to break, and then gap up and hold. Okay, so we have got a pretty big gap at the bottom here, and I suppose we'll have to just zoom in for this so we can see the price action. That's a bit better. Okay, so you can see we gapped up, but nothing really transpired. There was sort of an area to buy off at the open here at 13,345, but since then we've drifted lower, and futures at the moment is also drifting lower. So I think right now we haven't got a clear break of this area of 13,345. So I would still be looking to sort of sit on my hands at the moment, zoom back out. And you can see why, if you look at the hour, I mean, that's not really something you want to be trying to get involved in. It's really drifting nowhere. Okay, so this gap is going to be a magnet. I wouldn't be too surprised to see us come and close a gap, even if it's just a quick squirt down and then up. But overall, the trend is up. You'd be looking to buy. The only thing that's bugging me is the way that we are above and below the moving average here. Okay. So I think for the DAX and the Dow for me today are both sit on hands. There's nothing really on offer. I don't see any structure that I'd want to get involved in. This area may be an interesting scenario, which is 13,345, but as I say, we've got a pretty big gap below it, so that's going to act as a magnet, which may attract buyers further down. So there's no solid structure. I think I'd rather just wait for some solid structure. So at the moment this is sideways, and I don't want to get involved in it. Okay, so that is pretty much me. Just going to drop down to 15-minute just to see if there's anything else we can see. And there's nothing really here. I mean, below, above moving average. Not really getting direction. And we're fighting to break higher. That's definite. But I think we're going to need a catalyst to drive us higher. Until we get that catalyst, we're going to have to sit in our hands. And the catalyst will more than likely come this week. There's a lot of noise coming from today to Friday, a lot of data coming out. And there seems to be like almost a daily vaccine update, but that's not really driving markets much. But yeah, so I think S&P 500 of the three indexes that I trade the most is the one that offers the most value. The others, the DAX and the Dow, really, for me, is just sit on hands and wait for structure before starting to get into that. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's it for me on the DAX. I hope it helps you somewhat, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.